In the eyes of my father,
I
make
your
tonight.
asses whipped by a bunch of goddamn.
You know, in life, we have WrestleMania. In another life, we have NXT TakeOver New Orleans. I wonder who's gonna win this weekend. But we'll get to that in just a moment. I'd like to get this podcast started off by saying, you know, there are other two people in the podcast, and one of them, you know, his name is Darkwave, and if you spell his name, look at the adjective, and there's E4 that if you line the numbers up right, they spell disaster.
There's only one number, and
first of all, E4, if you look at your successes and your chances of winning, you got a 66.6% chance of win the match, and you look at my my 77.5.2% chances of winning, and you combine that times 2 over 3, thank you, to my 2% chance of winning. If you look at the numbers and stack them up against you, they spell disaster. Yes, exactly. Thank you.
Hey, buddy, I'm gonna have to ask you to stop taking steroids. It went all to your brain.
First of all, okay. Darkwave, introduce yourself.
Well, I am Darkwave, the top 1%. Thank you very much. That's all I got, man.
He's
I'm
the
just listening
negative
to y'all ramble.
I don't know what you're talking about. And that in the background.
Is that where E4 came from? Is it from EC3? She has the recipe for, greatness.
No, actually, it's a long story that I really don't feel like explaining right now on the channel, and she cannot argue against.
I didn't pick this name.
It's official. She has the name. It's not going to be Wildfang, Sunkiss Baby 09. That's not how that don't sound right.
Is it from Pokemon?
No.
Who was asking that?
You don't pick your
name. Hell, Sunkiss something.
I have no idea.
Darkwave picked his name?
Darkwave picked his name from PlayStation.
Yeah, my name has always been
the name that I have for my Xbox.
Fuck no.
I forgot what your name was on Xbox, by the way.
You can't use that name. That name is officially banned.
How is it banned? You don't even know what the name was.
Your Xbox name.
Shit. What was it?
Are we not friends on
Xbox? It was
Xbox?
Loved Spirit 91.
Oh yeah.
Everybody called me just Spirit.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Spirit 91.
Okay. All right, yeah. So it's gonna be Wildfang Love Spirit 91.
No, it just
Wildfang Spirit. No, that's not gonna work out. Anywho, moving on because you have no choice in the matter.
I hate you.
I know, right? Oh. By the way, your dog is just sitting in the middle of the hallway like a sack of potatoes. Gus, come here.
A sack of potatoes.
He looked like a sack of potatoes. He looks sad. Anywho, let's move on. How was your guys' week or weekend or however you guys were, relaxing?
My weekend was long. I worked every day this week. And tomorrow's my only day off.
You work at WrestleMania time? What? So fun.
No, I'm off tomorrow. And I work Sunday. And then I have to travel. And then I have to travel again. And then hope for the best. I'm home for Monday morning for work.
Okay. My phone rang.
How unprofessional.
Hey.
Thank you.
Fuck you. Alright? With a long dildo. Long dick style.
Oh, God. I would not know anything about that, so.
All right. Wait, what? All right, never mind.
I would not know anything about that.
Never mind, sir. I don't want to continue this conversation. We're good. Anywho, let's get started with the side dish. We're getting appetizers out the way first. Let's talk about the gaming stuff, right? Gaming in the last couple of weeks has been, they've been a 50-50 split. There's games like A Way Out. What are your opinions? What are you guys' opinions on A Way Out? Besides that being a damn good game.
It's hilarious.
Except the last time we played when you was complaining about finding the hilarious stuff. Why you always gotta talk to everybody?
It's 2:00 in the morning and somebody just got finished working 9 hours. I have a life.
That wasn't 2:00 in the morning. You shut up. Now, Darkwave.
It was.
No,
it was.
No, it was not.
It was.
No.
Yes.
Shut up. Darkwave, go ahead and what was your opinions on A Way Out?
I like it's a bit different. It feels like more of a co-op, heavy rain style game, which I'm perfectly fine with. I find the failures to be absolutely hilarious, especially on the. I don't know how far you got, but I'll just say the failures, some of them anyway, can be downright fucking hilarious.
I know that prison wall thing was hilarious. Especially playing with a certain somebody who literally kept failing at life and we kept dropping, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, some of those failures are hilarious. And some of the jokes are written really, really well. And for me, as soon as I did the research on the game before I even got that game, man. I had to. As soon as I saw that game was, not an EA made game, then I was like, all right, I'll give it more of a chance. But had that game been an EA regular game, and I bet you it would have been like microtransactions for every level and shit. Oh, you want to rev the motorcycle? $20.
Oh my god. I'm probably gave it a chance, Mr. Wildfang. I am proud of you.
Yeah, that's like I said. That's why I did the research on it before. I was like, all right, because I don't buy EA games, but it said EA original, and EA is not making money from it. So, and this is the same people that made Brothers Tale of Two, whatever, that Brothers game. So, but yeah. Now, moving on from the fact that game is fantastic, and E4 is a butthole.
Totally.
You shut up. Anywho, Sea of Thieves, aka No Man's Skies, or No Man's Seas, right? I remember a couple of years ago where a couple people were like, "Oh, PlayStation exclusives suck. Y'all got No Man's Sky," and then people stopped talking about the game.
Wasn't exclusive, by the way.
Yeah, you are correct.
It was on PC.
You are correct. But, for sake of argument, it's not on Xbox.
Yep. You got the microbots out there.
Yeah. So, technically, yeah, you know what I mean. Because, every Xbox game is on the PC. So, come today, why is it that the Xbox people who were making fun of No Man's Sky, and they get their own version of the same game, why are they complaining? Or why are they defending the game like it's better when everybody at this point knows that No Man's Sky got more content, even if you include the day one thing?
I don't know, man. They're trying to feel happy about themselves. The Xbox people, the microbots, as I like to call them, they think that they want to feel happy about themselves, so they don't give excuses. I guess I don't know, man.
They do
this for every exclusives that they give, man.
Yeah, and it actually is baffling to me to a degree, because I'm like 95% of the exclusives that PlayStation get are better. Like, I don't know, Persona 5. Nier Automata, Neo, Yakuza.
They're all critically acclaimed. If you think about every PS4 AAA, let me not include the indies, just in case. I don't know too much about them, but every AAA PS4 exclusive is critically acclaimed and almost usually running for Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn.
Nier, as you said earlier.
Uncharted's, the collection.
Persona 5.
I already said Persona 5. Yakuza 6 is about to come out, which I played the demo, and that game is fucking fantastic.
I've never played a Yakuza game a day in my life.
That game.
Maybe I should try this.
I have not.
Oh no.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of on a piss off note with Sony, with Sega at the moment. So.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Because reasons.
Hey, I understand. But like, we get it. We had the conversation on the live episode, bro. Speaking of,
that's why I didn't say the name.
I know. Speaking of the live episode, it's on the channel. It's live, pal.
Check it out. Minus the maybe first 20 minutes where we're just losing our darn minds.
And the last 5 minutes about the cowboy butt sex with a woman. But maybe. Dog, you had me damn near thinking for like a whole week. Like, how does that even make any sense?
Hey, man.
Like, you can ask E4. I'm like, that still doesn't make any sense. What is going on?
Hey, man, it's a position, man.
Right. Okay, all right. We're changing the damn subject because that still doesn't make any sense. I'm out. All right. Besides that weird ass thing you said, man. So, oh my god, I'm gonna be thinking about this for another week, aren't I? Oh god.
Hey, man. Looks like you need something to think about, man.
Ew, shut up. Anywho, so this comes me to another subject. I can hear myself. E4, are you near the door? What's going on here?
Yeah. No, I'm not near the door.
Oh, look at the doggy. He's in the middle of my blanket, and his legs are out. So you know what that means. He doesn't get paid. Anywho,
I thought he gets paid if he does that.
I said if he doesn't do that. No. Why would I pay him to put his dick on my stuff?
Man.
No.
Hey, man, you might have weird payment arrangements or whatever.
So I'm going to say gets paid when he puts his dick on my objects or stuff that is mine.
Well, because you put your objects on the floor, and specifically where the dog, like, oh my god, the dog is eating my socks. Well, because you just leave your socks on the floor.
What the fuck are you talking about? First of all, the dog eats my socks because first you decided to let him learn how to get into the clothes drawer. Second of all, you taught him that eating socks are good because you would play with him with your socks. Therefore, when I'm trying to put my goddamn socks on, he is attacking me like a maniac for my goddamn socks.
Or when you take your socks off, you would just stick them in the shoes, knowing good and damn well he's gonna go in your shoes and take them.
Oh, so you putting okay, never mind. All right. Gus, I will hurt you if you touch my socks, bro. All right, I've turned and told him this. Now moving on, because this dog is gonna be the end of me. So I noticed lately that a lot of games are $60 for half-ass bullshit, aka Sea of Thieves, Street Fighter 5, any game that just came out in like last 2 years that are like hyped to shit, but in actuality don't really have shit or not worth $60. What are your guys' opinion on that bullshit?
Companies being greedy, my man. Companies being greedy.
I couldn't say that even louder if I wanted to. Because,
Not only that, but they feel like, people want to wait for content. People don't want to wait for content, clowns. People want their content, at least sustainable amount of content, right then and there. Not like 4, 5, 6, 7 months down the line when other big games are coming out, God of War and so on and so forth. People want their content now, but, companies don't understand that, man. They don't understand.
It's weird because every time you get a complete game, like The Witcher 3, Yakuza, Nier, the Dark Souls series, Skyrim. No, all right. Skyrim is a completely different beast for me. All right. I don't think that game's complete. I think that game is so big that they just took a piece of the game and took it out. And
it's more content than Sea of Thieves ever had.
You are correct. Never mind on that.
That's why
Monster Hunter.
It's worth $60.
Oh yeah,
yes, Monster Hunter.
Yeah, Monster Hunter is one of them. Metal Gear Survive is one of them.
Well, that's not even $60. That's what, 30?
That was a joke, also.
Hey man, I've heard it's decent for what it is. So,
I played it a little bit. It's not really that.
But is it worth $30?
No.
Is it a $30 game?
It's a $9 game to be. Let's be real. Wow. If I want to be completely honest on Metal Gear Survive, the only thing they have in common with Metal Gear, besides the title, is the thing that is the exclamation point when you get caught. Simply because, yeah, that's it. Because I've never played a Metal Gear game where I have fucking stamina. Okay. First of all, when you're crawling, you waste stamina. When you're duck walking, you waste stamina. That makes zero sense. The enemy AI is retarded. Like you thought Dragon Rider from Dark Souls 2 was retarded, and he was special, or you thought enemies from Operation Raccoon City was retarded.
Oh god!
Oh my god! Think of the most retarded AI you could think of, and put them on 11. That's how retarded the AI is.
So Sword Art Failed Bullets AI.
Oh yeah. Speaking of their AI, it's worse than them. When Sword Art Online's AI is better than your AI, something is wrong. And mind you, all you have to do to beat them is just put a gate in front of them, and they can't do shit to you. Or get on a ledge that's slightly higher, you beat the game. Then when you leave, it's just a bunch of unnecessary shit that they put in the game that they didn't have to. If they have just literally made it the same thing as Metal Gear Solid 5 with all the fluid action and just added zombies, I would say that game is worth at least $20, but it's worth $9.99. It's not worth it. There's no point. Like, because you can't
still
really
more content than Sea of Thieves.
You are correct on that, actually.
Exactly.
You know what else has more content than Sea of Thieves? And this is the saddest thing I'm ever going to say in my life. Ratchet and Clank.
Oh boy.
That is the saddest shit I have ever heard in my life. A game from 2002 has more shit to do in it, and a better story, and something to do than goddamn a game that came out a couple weeks ago. Like, come on. Like, come
hey
on.
Man. It's kind of messed up that Sea of Thieves is where it is, because that is not just a game. It's supposed to be an MMO where if you don't have content in an MMO, what are you doing? You know?
And you know what makes it even sadder? These are the same fucking people that made fucking Donkey Kong Country. One of the most well-regarded games in history were made by the same people that made Sea of Thieves. Does that make any sense?
They claim that they're going to be adding content soon, but it's like, how soon is soon?
Who gives a fuck? Like, that's the same thing that Destiny did. Destiny was like, oh yeah, we got games now, we'll add shit later. It took them 3 goddamn years to add shit for Destiny 1, but by that time, I already stopped caring. Division, they wait so long to add shit. By that time, I didn't give a fuck.
I'm so surprised they're doing a second one off that.
Oh man, I am surprised too.
I won't be buying it, by the way. Sea of Thieves is just...
It's a disappointment.
Sea of Thieves is the example of what you don't do when you want to develop an MMO. Like, if you ever want an example of what not to do... Made by the same people who made Donkey Kong
Country, Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Any game that you know that has a lot of shit. Obviously, they also made nuts and bolts. Let's kind of put that out there. Nuts and bolts is a thing.
Oh, they also made what's his name's Bad Day.
Conquer.
Conquer. Thank you. Yeah.
Mind you, all of these games we just made, even the shitty Nuts and Bolts, has more content than Sea of Thieves. And that's the saddest thing I've ever had to say in my life. Like, it's sad when Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet has more shit to do. It's sad when niche games like The Mummy Demastered has more shit to do. It's sad when Crash Bandicoot has more shit to do. And Ratchet and Clank. By the way, that game
Crash Bandicoot is 3 games.
Not even that. You could take the first game and still have more shit to do. You could take the first Ratchet and Clank, the first Jack and Dexter, the first Sly Cooper, and you still have more shit to do in the game.
Sly Cooper's amazing.
Sly Cooper, hey, we're gonna be playing through it later. So right now we're doing Ratchet and Clank. We're about to finish Ratchet and Clank. Then we're gonna get it started on the future version or future saga of Ratchet and Clank. Then we're gonna do either Jack and Dexter or Sly Cooper. Then we're gonna do the opposite of wherever one we choose, and then we're done. Because I never
I was gonna say by that time Spyro might be out.
Spyro's coming on to what, September?
No,
September,
actually no.
yep.
We actually may not take that long. Look how quick we beat 1 and 2 for Ratchet and Clank.
That is true.
Yeah, and 3, I guarantee you 3 is probably the shortest. Because of the multiplayer shit. And then we got the Future Saga, which, I'm itching to play because I want to see.
You are.
Anywho, first of all, you got me into this mess, all right? But yeah, but back to what I was saying, I feel like that's why I actually am afraid of like the futures of games when I really don't know what's going to happen, or is a game going to be worth $60? Because at this point, I'm actually just going to start getting games from companies that I know, because I feel like if I get another game and I've spent $60 and it's crap, I'm going to be pissed.
You know what's funny about that game?
What?
Every time I go on Twitter and I see pictures of it, it's only from Koei Tecmo. I don't see no one else putting photos of that game out there.
Because it's
just hilarious to me.
Dog, after yesterday, son, that's the shittiest Down East Warriors. I don't care anymore. 6, I'd rather play 6 than that game. It's official, son. I can't do it. I can't do it no more.
I'd rather just pop back in 8, man.
Guess what I did? I popped 8, reinstalled that shit, and I've been playing it recently. I was like, yes, Cao Cao, when he had a moveset that actually made sense to his character. He had his own weapon. Zhang He, when he has the claws and he's vicious. Li Dan, when he had the little saw blade staff thing. No.
Zushu, when he actually had his ninja dagger blade thing, which was fucking beast.
Yeah. It's funny because there's 2 characters named that. The fat one and the skinny one. So one day I just put the fat one with the same weapon just to be funny, and he looks hilarious with that weapon.
I hate the fat one, by the way. Fat one is like my most hated character of all time.
Oh, my most hated character, it would have to be him too. It's him, it's Sun Zi Xing Shang, and I don't like Shu for shit. Shu is legit, like, I hate them all. I only like 1 or 2 characters from there because of their fighting style, and after that, I genuinely don't like them. They all suck, or they're all idiots, except for, Zhuge Dan. Zhuge Liang. But then Zhuge Dan is like a beast because he uses the tonfa, not even the tonfa, the police baton, and elbow drops the shit out of you. I was like, how your cousin have a better weapon than you, and you just got a fan? That don't make no sense.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Like, I'm still reeling on Dynasty Warriors 9 to even. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, man. I at some point, man, when I saw that every character. When I played with Zushu, and then realized if I play with Zushu, I'm gonna play with the Suma Zhao. I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, no, I'm done. We're out. We out.
That game is just. There's words cannot describe how angry I am with Dynasty Warriors 9. I'm not going to spin a whole topic, but I am legitimately upset with that game. Like, I have never been probably more upset with a game than that in recent memory.
Dynasty Warriors 6.
Well, I said recent memory.
Oh man.
They need to go back. I'm not buying Empires for this. I don't even see why I would even. I'm not buying Extreme Legends either.
There would be an Empires and Extreme Legends. This game is technically all 3 in 1. It's peaceful.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But I mean, they think it's a success apparently. So I don't see how.
It's lauded as the worst Dynasty Warriors, but some reviews are like, it's the best Dynasty Warriors because it's open world. I'm like,
okay.
The fuck are you talking about? There's
the open world would be nice if it actually. You saw the review, man. I clearly said there's no consequence. There is none. Like, why would I care who lives and who loses out there? Nothing ever happens. Nothing. Yeah, it's not like, if someone loses, the field gets like burnt to the ground and shit. They lose, they're gone.
And the amount of fucking glitches in this game are so fucking agitating. This is the Dynasty Warriors. No other Dynasty Warriors has glitches for me. I've never glitched out another Dynasty Warriors. Okay, wait, no.
I actually haven't glitched that much in this game, to be honest.
That's why I said it's weird. That's why when you said I'm not about to talk about the glitches and then I was like, wait, what? So I had to do what I did in the video and supercut a shit.
That was fine. Cause I knew you probably would. I haven't had that many. Except for the one I showed you, I legit have not had it. That was probably like one of the very few I've ever had in that game.
E4 saw one of them. That shit was hilarious. She was like, why is the horse? Or whatever.
Horse having a seizure.
And then I showed her the supercut and she saw that the dude was sliding in the middle of a bag of potatoes and shit.
I was like, is he stuck there? Is it the potatoes? Oh. What's going on here? It was very, very hilarious.
Yeah. All right.
I could not play that game if I was drunk.
But yeah, getting back to what's it called, man. I feel like I don't know what God of War is gonna bring, man, because I'm afraid I'm definitely gonna rent that game before I even think about slapping down some dollar bills on that shit. I really am scared. But I feel like if we get that game, I don't think that game is probably going to be worth $60 because as soon as they said all the bosses are optional, I was like, doesn't that mean there are no bosses in your game?
I mean, it could be. I mean, it could be something akin to Zelda.
I was just gonna ask. Doesn't that mean that after you get to a certain point, you can just say middle finger to everybody and just immediately go straight for the main boss or the main thing, like in Zelda?
In Breath of the Wild,
I mean, you'll probably get your ass handed to you, but
maliciously in Breath of the Wild, the 4 main you only technically have to complete 4 main dungeons because if you don't, Ganon's going to be so much powerful than you, and he's going to beat the shit out of you. There's nothing you can do about it.
People have actually beat him. People have actually beaten him like that, though.
Oh, yeah, you can. It's harder. You make the game 2 times harder to try to fight him by running straight to him. First of all, the field before the castle is already a bitch to even cross, even when you're powered up. All those stupid-ass machines. If you have the H and arrow, though, which you get rarely, you can legit beat the shit out of them. But besides that, it's not something recommended. But
I mean, maybe God of War is going to be more like that, I guess.
If God of War is exactly like that, I'm not going to have a problem. But if it's more like Metal Gear Solid 5 in that aspect, I'm going to be pissed. Because remember, Metal Gear Solid 5, technically you didn't have to fight shit. Which
You're not wrong.
For a Metal Gear game, no bosses is not a thing. That should never be a thing. Like every single Metal Gear had bosses, and they were like, they're highly regarded, is what I mean to say. And they all end with an epic boss fight. Think about that shit for a second. Metal Gear, the original, fought Big Boss. Second one, you fought Big Boss again. Metal Gear Solid, you fought Liquid. Metal Gear Solid 2, you fought goddamn freaking, I forgot his name, Solidus on top of the Capitol building. Are you fucking kidding me? That joint was so fucking cool. Metal Gear Solid 3, you fought the boss. So fucking cool. And in Metal Gear Solid 4, Metal Gear Solid 4,
Liquid!
Exactly. The best fucking Metal Gear boss fight of all time in Metal Gear Solid 4. And you fight on top of a Metal Gear. And the boss fight is so fucking cool that I was like, I swear to God, this boss fight, it's always going to stick with me the rest of my life. Lo and behold, it is one of the boss fights that has stuck with me. So that's why I have a high standard for boss fights in this day and age. Like I have to have a high standard for boss fights. Because, it blows me.
What about Metal Gear Rising's boss?
Metal Gear, motherfucking Senator Armstrong is also in the upper echelon of great boss fights. No matter what. And the funny thing is, because I've raised my standard for boss fights, half of Dark Souls 2 is actually kind of not good.
Hey man, Dark Souls.
I love Dark Souls. Don't get me wrong, but half those bosses in Dark Souls 2 are. You know what? You remember the Dragon Rider in Dark Souls 2?
Vividly.
Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah, I didn't realize how retarded that AI was until I ran behind him and he was he had a seizure and just kept moving back. He just kept moving left and right. And would pick his axe up and swing it at nobody and just kept moving left and right. I was like, yeah, okay. And he walked right off the cliff. I was like, ooh, he need to open
off the cliff.
He walked right off the cliff. I'm not joking. He pulled a pawn from, what's the name of it? Dragon's Dogma. Remember I told you about my cousin's pawn? Exactly what he did. He just really said, fuck this. La 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 la. Walked right off the damn cliff. I am not bullshitting. That shit is hilarious. I even streamed a part of one of the times I beat his ass without struggling, and then I was about to stream. I forgot to stream when I had him walk off by himself, without me touching him. I didn't hit him once.
Damn.
It's that easy.
Hey man, Dark Souls 2.
That's why. Now I figured out why it's the black sheep of the Dark Souls community.
The Soulsborne.
Yes, I figured it out. And then Scholar of the First Sin is the biggest piece of shit I've ever played in my life. I'm not even gonna lie. I will never ever recommend Scholar of the First Sin to anybody because some of the shit they added to the game don't make no fucking sense. But who am I to? You go up a goddamn elevator and end up in Lava Land on a win. I'm done. That don't make no sense.
Know. Wild Fang, I think that you're looking too much into it. You have to think about you gotta look past all the flaws and think about what it was that makes it great.
Oh, you know what makes the game great? If the enemy had less fucking tracking, or if I didn't stick to an enemy that magically was stabbing me in another direction, but I ended up on top of the sword. Oh yeah, people seem to forget about that shit. I'm fighting the pursuer. Motherfucker stabs, he turns around and stabs the air, and I magically end up in the middle of his sword. So he picks me up.
Hey man, it's part of the game mechanics.
But yet the first and third one don't have that issue. Okay.
Well. I mean, they wanted to make the second one more brutal. Yeah, there you go.
Shut the fuck up.
It's unfair to put the third one. The third one's just the king.
Oh yeah, it is the top dog. But when you compare it, I feel it's unfair when you put 2 and 3 together. But then I also be having arguments with somebody who actually is a Dark Souls 2 fan. And I literally shut him down with the one question. What in Dark Souls 2 made it into Dark Souls 3? Nothing.
Hey, you're wrong. The title! Dark Souls.
Hey, Darkwave. Can you hear me, right? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Do I sound really, really loud right now?
No. Sound like you're
really close to the mic. I'm really, really close to the mic, right? That sound like shut the fuck up. Anywho.
Hey, man, you asked.
Hey, shut up, son.
I'd be that troll to say, well, the title made it into it, though. The title.
That's like saying what from Killzone 1 made it into Killzone 2. And you said the title, I'd stare at you like it's the sequel. What the fuck?
Hey, man. You don't understand. You don't understand.
Oh, look at the dog. He's asleep. Gus. Okay, I woke him up. All right.
Yeah.
You know what? Come here, Gus. Come here. Come up. Here. There we go. See there. He made his one contractual entrance on stream on the podcast. Because, he made his one entrance. Don't lick my face. Fuck. Get the fuck out of here. What did I just tell you? Say hi to the camera, Gus. Don't look the other direction.
Bart?
He looking dead at the camera. And now he's going ham in my. You put it in my mouth, you dick. Your tongue in my mouth. Your tongue in my mouth. Okay. Now, all right. He made his contractual entrance. All right.
And put it in your mouth.
Shut the fuck. Anywho, now we can move on to the main meat and potatoes. All right. Why did I say that?
By the way, meat and potatoes is actually like, what kind of potatoes is it? Is it like mashed potatoes? Is it a baked potato and a steak? Like, what kind of meat or in?
Hey E4. What? Hey E4. Can you hear me right now? Do I sound muffled? Do I sound really close to my mic right now?
No.
Okay. How about now? Do I sound close to my mic?
Jesus Christ, that breeds like fucking Darth Vader over there.
Good. Now he just confirmed it. Can you do me a favor? Shut the hell up.
No.
Shut the hell up. Thank you.
I am the table.
You can now shut all kinds of up. Anywho. All right. Let's move on to wrestling, which is the bulk of the meat and potatoes here. All right.
For today, anyway.
For today, especially.
The bulk of the steak and mashed potatoes. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Jesus. Gosh. I believe E4 had a question. Take it away.
Oh, I get permission to talk now. Yay.
What did I just say?
My question was, you guys' opinion on WWE just needs, and I've said this several times to Wild Fang before, there needs to be another women's belt, like on both brands. Either take the women and put them on their own separate brand, hopefully not with Vince being in charge, because then it would fail, and Triple H will have to then try to go recover it, like 205. But if we want to continue having them just on two separate brands, there needs to be something else that they can go for besides just the one damn belt. What do you guys think?
You want to take it, Wild Fang, or?
No. You go ahead first. I have plenty to say.
I mean, so do I.
You go first. It'll be amazing if you go first.
All right. So, should the women have another title? I'll look at this as if they're getting their own show. If the women were to get their own show, their own brand, like kind of like Women of Honor or Shimmer or whatever, with the NXT rosters, possibly some of them anyway, then yes, sure. You know, a women's tag belt, which is already rumored to be coming, so your dream might come true. Maybe a women's television title or Intercontinental title, sure. But with the way WWE is now right now, absolutely not. Hell no. They can barely even book Sasha and Bayley correctly. I don't know why it's so hard to book it, but for them it is. My biggest problem is that I wouldn't mind another title, but they can't even book mid-card feuds like that properly on main roster. Mm-hmm. So for me, it will still ultimately be pointless. I still would not care. You know, with there being two different brands and with the women the way they are, at the moment, I don't mind a main title. I don't. Now, with WWE giving us probably eventually a women's tag team belt, I think that is probably more akin to what I would want to see. If we were to get any other belt, I think tag team would be the best way to go. Why? Because they like doing these so-called factions and team-ups anyway. So I feel like the tag team belts would make it at least understandable of why we're having such friendships. And then realistically, on the roster, there's only a few women that is even viable for, in my opinion, even worthy of being in contention for a championship, no matter if it's mid-card or main. So, should they have another title? Only if they are given their own platform. You know, the rosters are already stacked as it is. Raw could be moving to Fox. If it moves to Fox, it's already going to be that will probably make it 2 hours again. Plus, with dual branded pay-per-views, do you really want to see 4 women? No offense to the women, but do you really want to see 4 women matches on dual branded pay-per-views?
Oh God, no!
You got one for the Women's SmackDown Women's Championship. You got one for the Raw SmackDown Women's Championship. Then you got one for the SmackDown Women's United States title. And you got one for the Raw Women's Intercontinental title. Are you fucking kidding me? That's a lot. Don't get me wrong, but that's a lot of women matches, and they're going to be dual brand pay-per-views. That leaves you 4 matches of probably the same garbage we've been getting. Roman Reigns versus Samoa Joe. Seth Rollins versus, if you go to SmackDown, Shinsuke Nakamura. AJ Styles versus, I don't know, fucking Kurt Hawkins or something. It'll give you the same garbage every pay-per-view. The only way the women can have their own title is either a tag belt, which would make sense. Again, it will take up roster spot. It will take up a spot on the card. So instead of getting 4 women matches, you'll be getting 3 women matches. That's if they do the tag team belts, it needs to be across both brands. It does not need to be 2 separate tag titles for the women. I'm sorry. There's not enough women on that roster to even do that. For a tag team division.
Not separately.
That needs to be co-branded. If they're going to have co-branded pay-per-views, that title needs to be co-branded. You're going to have 3 women matches now on these cards, which I think 2 is good. 3, depending on the match. Depending on the build of the match. If it's something like Sasha and Bayley, that's fine. But if they wanted to do something like that for the women, the best thing would to be give them their own show. Their own platform. That way it's all the women, and then you can have women, 1 main belt, 1 mid-card, and then the tag team. Like Shimmer, like Woman of Honor, that's just getting started. Aside from that, I the way it is right now, the current state of it, I don't think it's necessary. The only belt I think is necessary, which I'm not going to say it's necessary, but I think could possibly work, if it is co-branded, a co-belt, between both brands, is a women's champion, a women's tag team championship. Which I don't know why I'm going to say this. This is a snippet from my next video I will be doing, but I have a feeling that they do that for whatever reason. I have a feeling that Sasha and Bayley might actually be the first to get that. I don't see them pulling the trigger just yet, but I could be wrong. But that's all I got. Wild thing.
1 second. Now, when it comes to the extra belts, I do agree they need to be on their own show first, because if we get an extra belt for each, it's not going to make any type of sense, because we're going to have the same 3 matches. Yeah, because it's only like, what, 7 women on each brand, except Dana Brooke, which I don't consider one. So, if we get her out of there, it's like 6 people on Raw, like 7 on SmackDown, and it'll be fucking weird to have another belt, which we'll see the same matches over and over. And I really, really, really do not want my pay-per-view to have 4 to 5 different women's matches that we've already seen. I would literally get pissed. That's why when Asuka wins the championship belt, at some point I'm gonna not care anymore, because who the fuck is she about to fight after that? Who the fuck is about to challenge her for the belt?
Didn't stop caring about Asuka. Sorry.
Yeah, who the fuck is about to challenge her for the belt? Becky Lynch? The fuck they been doing Becky Lynch for a while? She hasn't done shit. Charlotte's gonna get a rematch? Oh yeah, okay. That's gonna be fun to watch again for the 3rd time.
Possible.
Yeah. Ember Moon's gonna come up after she loses to freaking Ass Baszler. Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Man ass Baszler.
I said Ass Baszler because she sucks.
No, man. She looks like a man.
God, why is Shayna Baszler getting pushed like this? She is, man. She's not.
I already told you why.
Neither is Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey is not good.
It's the same exact reason, because of where they were.
Not really. Ronda actually makes sense because she is well known. Shayna Baszler was just a mid-level UFC fighter at best, who was 15 for 15, and that's why no one knew. Who honestly do anyone? At least me. I didn't know anything about Shayna Baszler until I heard about Ronda Rousey coming into the WWE, and then about this 4 horsewomen of trash. I haven't heard about Shayna Baszler since UFC a little bit, so I never heard of her.
This Sonya Deville, who was also in a mid-level. I'm like, so
she's low level. Sonya is like low.
Oh,
like
damn.
She just took MMA. I mean, she's probably the equivalent of Tommy in MMA. Tommy technically is as good as he was undefeated. He's a low level MMA. Same with Sonya Deville.
All right, makes sense. But all in all, I don't really think. I do think they need another championship, but I do think they need to put them all on one roster, because if we got them separate rosters and they have the 2 belts, we're gonna get shit after shit after shit every week. We're gonna see freaking Alexa Bliss versus probably anybody on the roster 4 times in a row. Like, we really want to see that shit. I really want to see Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks again. That's gonna be fun.
That was Alexa's best match.
I don't think she has one yet.
Literally her best match.
Hey.
Sasha in that, what was it? The one that, in the match that Alexa got the squad fight on? Yeah, that was definitely her best match.
Hey, for me, Alexa Bliss hasn't had a best match. To be honest. She hasn't had She has okay to decent matches, but like looking at her matches and stuff, she hasn't had a best match yet. Hell, even Charlotte's had a best match with Sasha. I'd agree with that 100%. The fuck are you doing?
Scratching my head, sir.
Say, sound like you're eating the mic there, sir. Say, I'm the one.
I was scratching my head, moving it.
Yeah. I do believe like a lot of the women have had good matches with other women, but like Sasha,
mainly Sasha Banks.
It's mainly Sasha Banks, but
mainly with Sasha Banks, to be honest.
Yeah, but my main problem, first of all, I don't care about Sasha Banks because her reputation and her mystique was ruined when her and Charlotte traded the belt 55,000 times to the point where they're both 55-time women's champions. What else? Yeah, pretty much no woman, for me, like few of them had good matches. Becky Lynch had a good match with Sasha Banks and Charlotte. Charlotte has a good match with Sasha Banks. Alexa Bliss has not have a good match to the point where I'm like, oh shit. And I don't think she will anytime soon. Let's be honest here. Like she's okay in the ring, but is she good? No. Not in the slightest.
She's the Miz of the division, except
Yes.
Miz is a better wrestler.
The Miz is a slightly better wrestler. That is perfect.
That's why she has to. She's that character who needs a championship to stay validated. So, I mean, she's literally the Miz because she's had that belt. I don't even know. Other than Sasha, I don't even know who the last person to have that belt was. It Bayley?
Charlotte and Bayley.
Yeah, Alexa beat Bayley for the belt.
In the shittiest fucking feud I have ever fucking seen.
And ever since then, Alexa lost it for all but 6 days and got it back.
Bayley, this is your life.
No.
Clean, am I that? That's one thing about Alexa Bliss. They have booked her really fucking strong. She's won most of her matches clean.
Yeah.
She's legit won all her matches clean. For most of them.
Oh, yeah. Except that This Is Your Life segment was still shit.
Well, Alexa did what she could.
Okay. Bayley looked dumb. That kendo stick in a pole match was even stupider. And Bayley,
that was a squash match.
Bayley looked so stupid in that match, man. I was so upset. How stupid Bayley looked, bro. So fucking upset, bro. I can't get over that.
Can't even say I cared too much because I'm not that big of a Bayley fan to begin with. Never was.
Hey,
she was good in the ring, but that's all. I never was like a huge fan of Bayley.
She has the second dumbest finisher besides Alexa Bliss's Twisted Bliss.
Well, I consider watch your mouth.
Kyrie saying,
I didn't say nothing. Just elbow dropping. I didn't say nothing.
That elbow drop is fucking beautiful.
Okay. So is Velveteen Dreams. Doesn't make it a good.
And I'm just saying, when it comes to women's finishers, either everybody's doing a submission or it's just going to be something stupid. You know.
I mean, most finishers.
Bayley.
Since you say finishers, let's think about everyone's finisher for a second. Who realistically has, I guess, great finishers. I mean, I guess you can say what? Randy? Maybe Brock with the F5?
And that reminds me with Randy's too. We're going to get on his because I'm just told Wild Thing too when I saw him on SmackDown. I am getting very tired of RKOs.
I don't see how. Did you get tired of the Stone Cold Stunner? Because that's literally what it is.
That's pretty much is what it is. However, it's just like, hey, okay, now we're just RKOing. And it's just like, all right, now it's lost its luster and I'm a little bit over it.
I don't know.
Hey, it's a match with Bobby Roode and Rusev and Jinder Mahal. Rusev won. Of course he did, because he's fucking over. And then here comes Randy RKO. Okay, it's this match and that, and then okay, here comes Randy RKO. I mean, I'm surprised that the women will be sitting here on, and then somebody wins, and then Randy RKO's them. I'm just saying.
But you know what's funny about that is, despite Randy being, which is funny to me, and I've been saying this to people, despite how people say Randy, you know how people say the older wrestlers like Cena and people the Golden Shuffle, despite that, and despite everyone saying Randy buried, which Randy really doesn't bury as many people as people think.
He doesn't.
He actually
puts people
He's
over.
Still good. He's still good. He's damn good.
What's funny about Randy is that to this day, he doesn't Cena, and he's been around. Like when he beat Bray, I mean, there was some moan and groans from the IWC and YWC. But overall, when you look at the arenas, he still gets pops.
Because he's
Randy Orton. But I mean, the same could be said about. But it's like I'm just surprised because he's been around for a while. And he's been champion 13 times.
There's a difference between him and John Cena. John Cena, I'm not gonna lie, is not as good as Randy Orton. Randy Orton is a good, methodical wrestler.
Randy Orton is great when he wants to be.
Yeah, when he cares about the match, that match with Bobby Roode, it was fucking fantastic. You're never gonna tell me otherwise. They worked a slow, methodical match. It was still good. And I actually enjoyed the match. John Cena can't carry a match or can't have a match to save his life unless it's AJ Styles or somebody that clearly can lead a match. aka like Cesaro. I remember that match with him and Cesaro in that random ass SmackDown, and they had a damn good match, which is weird.
Mm-hmm.
But
think so. Back to my original. So, who's your favorite finisher in WWE, or who has good finishers? I should say.
Aleister Black.
I just going this because E4 brought up the finishers. I just want to see who y'all think have good finishers.
Aleister Black.
Okay. E4.
Now, when you say good finishers, do you mean like finishers that are actually decent finishers, or just finishers that we just
that you personally like, that you personally like? I'm not gonna say
Abigail.
Sister Abigail. Okay. I'm probably of the minority. I love the curb stomp.
I think
the curb stomp probably. I think it's one of the most freaking.
But it's dangerous as fuck.
Just like the coup de grace.
If you do it right, but when you do it right, it's. I mean, cause even Seth said he's never injured anybody with it.
This is coming from.
You know he
injured numerous people.
Okay. Let's get on this subject right quick. It was never Seth's fault. Okay, Sting even came out and said he fucked up. He didn't hold his neck right. That's why he got effed up. Finn Balor, if you watch very closely, this man had his arms stuck out like, look at me, I'm gonna catch a football for my daddy. When he getting drove into a barricade. That's not Seth's fault. None of those two injuries, the only thing that may have been Seth's fault a little bit was Cena. He hit him a little too stiff. That was it.
Yeah, you're right.
But the curb stomp, you know what he does when he goes on their heads? He's sliding his foot off their head as they come down, basically.
Pretty much.
And plus, the one he did to Randy Orton, that will forever remain one of the greatest counters to a finisher I'll ever see in my life. But the women, man, the women are just the women. I don't know.
Yeah, none of them like legit have a great finisher. It just looks weird. Oh no!
I mean, Kyrie's elbow.
That's that submission, or it's just
it's beautiful. Much.
Technically, Natty and what's it called? They do have Natty and Charlotte do have the best ones in their division, but
what finishers?
Yeah.
Figure 8 and the sharpshooter, which are what?
Submissions.
Exactly.
I mean, Sasha's is not bad when she actually transitioned to it correctly.
Yeah, her and Becky, if they transition to it correctly, they can do it.
Same with Asuka. Asuka's finisher isn't that bad when
Asuka's not bad
okay, so I'm not going to say the arm bar, but if you want to say the arm bar, when she transitions really quick, it's beast. But the Asuka lock, when she actually like Sasha and Becky and Asuka, when they actually have good transitions, I'm talking about good ones, they're actually good submissions. But you're not wrong. Most of the women do have submission finishers. I think Carmella has a submission finisher.
What is her finisher?
I don't.
What is Carmella's finisher?
Dana Brooke's finisher is that you saw the match you saw her tag match, right?
No.
You saw when she ran to it's like she runs to a rope and does like a cartwheel across your throat.
I
think that's her finisher or something. Carmella's finisher is that thing when she put her legs around your neck and grabs her foot and like chokes you out, basically. That's Carmella's. Naomi, she's used a submission finisher before.
Naomi's is a submission. Damn, all the best women got submission finishers.
Nia Jax is a leg drop.
Shit.
Bailey's is the belly to belly.
Bailey.
And I'm not. It's a belly to belly suplex. It's the most that's the most and that's the least impactful. Like when Kairi Sane hits her elbow, at least that thing looks like it hurts. She's high up in there. She's coming down with all her.
To me, when she does a belly to belly suplex, and I see another woman do a belly to belly suplex, I get very pissed off. Then when I see somebody else on the roster, anybody do a belly to belly suplex, I go, "Oh my god."
Who else has a scrap finisher? Oh, Ruby Riott needs a new finisher. So does Liv Morgan. Trash.
Yeah. And speaking of the opposite side, the men, Todd Dillinger, I think he needs a new finisher because it's the tiebreaker. But 3 other people do the same thing.
Well, he changed it. He doesn't do the Ushigoroshi anymore.
What does he do now?
He turns him around and basically it's kind of the same one. Instead of flipping him and landing on his knee, he spins him out like a. He does that, and he does that thing when he used to do when he goes in the corner and runs and takes your head and drops it on his knee.
Ah, okay.
Basically.
Never mind.
So he changed the way, because he doesn't use the Ushigoroshi anymore.
All right. He still needs to go back to NXT because he is still one of my favorite wrestlers now. Anywho.
He needs to do something on that roster. This man was like, I swear, when I saw him on television, I didn't even know that was him. I thought it was a jobber until I looked at him. Oh, shit, that's Todd Dillinger.
Fuck that. Yeah, anybody see fucking Epico? Where the fuck did he come from?
I literally typed on Twitter, at Primo, the number 1 candidate from Titus Catering has returned. Holy snap. This man stopped eating vegetables.
Oh my god. And what happened to... I was like, bruh, where the fuck did you come from? And where have you been? Like, what the fuck
Epico was injured for a while. Epico got hurt. So they just took Primo off television, and then Primo just randomly appears out of nowhere in a random 8-man tag to fill up time. Or as JD would say, Titus Catering sent him out there because his peach cobbler wasn't ready.
Oh yeah, I remember he did say that in another joint. But like I said, man. Speaking of Raw and SmackDown, yo, the go home shows were awful. SmackDown slightly better. But these go-ho shows were terrible.
Hey, at least Seth and Finn had a good match, as always.
Because they're Seth and Finn. And
we all know Seth's not going over because of that, basically.
Ugh.
We know Seth's not winning because he beat Finn on Monday, so. That leaves Finn, unless they want to give him the Grand Slam. It's the only way I can see them giving him that belt. And it won't be a long run. If it was up to me, I'd give him the belt. Have Finn turn heel on Roman, and have Seth maybe drop it in the Saudi Arabia show. Since they want to make that such a big show.
1 second. By the way, he signed another multi-million-dollar contract. Big Show, by the way.
Who?
Big Show.
He's gonna be what's his name's partner now.
Dog, if he is fucking.
Oh my god!
All right, but yeah, back to
what
I was saying.
That's my prediction.
Let me go back to the go home. There were 3 go home shows, right? Right. If you include 205, exclude 205 Live. Out of all 3 of those go home shows, for y'all, which one was the best go home show?
I mean, NXT is always better than Raw and SmackDown, so that's kind of unfair. But I mean,
all right. That was a joke. That was clearly a joke. Clearly, NXT had the best go home show because they knew what the fuck they were doing. Oh my god!
I mean, not a lot really happened, but it got the job done. So,
yo. When Adam Cole and them came out during the tag match and they announced it was a triple threat, I was like, oh shit. That's a multi-man match I want to see. That ladder match is a multi-man match I want to see. I want to see the ladder match. WrestleMania, how many multi-man matches do I care about? One of them.
Maybe one.
Just one of them.
Which one is that?
That's the one with Rusev in it. That's it.
Oh, you actually care? You don't care about Seth, Finn, and Miz? You know, that'd probably be match of the night.
It probably will be. But then again, we got the Bludgeon Brothers, the Usos, and the New Day in a match together. So
McMahon Multimania.
I do not care.
And remember,
about the
those two, because you got to remember, despite what we may think, Seth, Miz, and Finn, and that like triple threat or whatever it was a year ago, or Fatal 5, like wherever it was for the IC belt or No 1 Contender, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
That was probably the best match that whole Raw that year.
Oh yeah, I remember that. But usually it'd be a ladder match, and it was All I know is I missed the Intercontinental Ladder match that they had twice, which was actually a damn good match. The one where Kevin Owens died, though, that's still my favorite one. I would never forget that. How that man end up upside down on the ladder again in that position, I forgot.
It's been so long since I've seen that match, man.
I know. Does anybody remember when Shelton Benjamin died from falling out of the ring onto a ladder, and he legit died?
I remember when Shawn Michaels killed him. Yeah, man, Shawn Michaels killed that man to oblivion. I'll never forget the commentary for that stuff. They're like, "No, Shawn, he didn't go." Shelton Benjamin looking up, going springboard, oh, sweet champion, oh my god.
And this is back in the time where JBL was on commentary. Thank God he is no longer in my ear, because that dude was grade A retarded. He was
doing a show. He wasn't on commentary.
I know, but it just reminded me of when the ladder match where Luke Harper was in the match during that WrestleMania, and he said Luke Harper hitting people with the ladder, hitting Luke Harper, and I was like, JBL, I think you're a little confused there, buddy. I think you need to catch your breath, buddy. You're looking.
Hey man, trivia time. Do you know that Luke Harper has been Intercontinental Champion? He was actually Intercontinental Champion.
I don't even remember. That's how sad this is.
He had a belt before Bray Wyatt had a belt. That is the real trivia.
Oh my god.
He had a belt, a title, before Bray ever had a title.
Why did they take the tag team titles from the Wyatt family? Why did they
so
do
quickly?
This?
I don't know. That is a very good question.
Like that legit actually.
It was kind of random for them having a belt, though. It was
but Randy, a part of the Wyatt family, was great, and then they ruined it. And Randy looked so fucking stupid, setting the fire and then doing his signature pose in front. I was like, okay, but
I agree. That was Bray's first ever title, by the way. Baffling, isn't it?
Facts. Anywho, moving on, because we've been talking about this way beyond what we were supposed to. Because fuck you. Anywho, so we got NXT TakeOver predictions.
Yes. I'll actually take these predictions seriously because I actually care.
Oh! How does it feel? How does it feel to actually care about that?
Feels good, man.
It feels good, right?
Mm-hmm.
As I was saying, as I was watching NXT, how can I replace NXT TakeOver New Orleans with my blood? I want to do that. I don't know. Is that surgically possible? Can I just do that myself?
I think you would die.
I agree with that.
And then you wouldn't be able to watch TakeOver. And then E4 would be a widow.
It's worth it.
Damn!
Mm-hmm.
You gonna leave your woman to be a widow?
Don't go anywhere near her, Keenan. I swear to God.
Why would I go anywhere near her?
Oops.
She looked at me and shut me down in a heartbeat.
Anywho, let's talk about these matches here. First of all, I'm gonna save the match I want to see the most for last. But let's talk about this Undisputed Era, Authors of Pain and Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne match. Who do you think is gonna win that damn match? That probably is gonna be a 5-star classic too, by the way.
That is a hard match to call, but I'm gonna say Undisputed Era is gonna retain due to outside interference, because I think we'll have a new member of Undisputed Era coming in.
That would be great.
I can see them bringing in a new member of Undisputed Era. I still think Adam Cole will do double duty, but I think they will win based off. I just think they'll win it. You know, I feel like, and if you pay attention to detail, if I remember, William Regal said, you know, think about, you know, you'll find a way or something like that. You know, find a, you know, whatever. I think that's going to play into it. I think Adam Cole's going to have that insurance plan, and with Bobby Fish being out for 6 months, I doubt they keep Undisputed 2-man group. So I think they will bring in someone who, maybe Donovan Dijak. He's there. Chris Dijak. He might come in and with Undisputed Era. He's also part of Ring of Honor, so it would make sense. So that's my prediction. Undisputed Era. If not Undisputed Era, I don't know. Probably Roderick and Pete Dunne. But I think Authors of Japan are going up soon. There's nothing for them to do unless they're keeping them down there. But I mean, they have War Machine.
I don't think. Yeah, I think they have to lose to War Machine first before we lose them. I feel as though, because I don't, honestly, half the matches I really don't have a winner. I don't care who wins. I just wanted to have a fantastic match. But I honestly think the Undisputed Era will also retain the title in this one, because it's the fucking Undisputed Era. What are your opinions, E4? Yes.
I want to give my honest opinion as far as with this. So when it comes to NXT, I will be there's only a few things because I've only just recently started watching. Well, not recently. I've only actually been watching NXT for some time. So certain people and things like that and certain matches, while I will admit and already say that I know that NXT is the better show, and I like a lot more of the stuff that they're doing and stuff like that for it. But there's even certain people on NXT that I still don't even know yet.
Someone has homework to do. Somebody has a lot of homework to do.
Who? Something. Words.
Hop on that WWE network and get to watching now. Hey.
All right. I actually should have started off with this match, but this match I don't care about. This Ember Moon versus Shayna Baszler. I really could care less about this match.
Okay. I'll go first.
Okay.
Get out the way.
Okay.
My brain tells me Shayna Baszler because the logic sense is that Ember Moon will be called up. That's logic.
Oh, God.
But I'm going to go outside the box here. I'm going to actually predict Ember Moon wins. Reason being is Shayna Baszler is green as all fuck.
Oh,
her having the women's championship will actually demoralize that championship.
Oh, God.
She has good presence as far as characteristics and her promos, whatever, but her ring ability is god off. Or at least from what we've seen, it's been god off. So I think Shayna Baszler loses this match. Now, they could also, another reason why I think Shayna Baszler might lose, because instead of Shayna Baszler going up to Ember Moon, I can see Shayna Baszler going up a main and starting something with Ronda Rousey. It'd be a clusterfuck match.
Oh my
god!
God.
But I can see that happening.
That's AIDS. No, that's. I can
see that happening. I can see that happening.
That would be eye candy.
If you put Ember Moon, because if you put Ember Moon on main, what is she going to do? So your women roster right now is so in a disarray on main roster. You have, let's look at SmackDown. You have Charlotte, Becky, Naomi, Carmella, Natalya, Lana, and Tamina, and the Riot Squad. Out of those members, the only legit main eventers are Becky, Charlotte, soon to be Asuka, because she's going to win. We know this.
Obviously.
In a great match. I hope.
Hopefully.
And maybe Naomi. Now, Ruby Riott has potential, but with the Riot Squad, she's garbage. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So, you bring up Ember Moon. Let's just say she goes to SmackDown. What is she going to do? What, partner up with Asuka to take on the Riot Squad? What, partner up against someone to take on the Riot? I don't want nobody on any roster. If she goes to Raw, what's she going to do on Raw? She can't go against Nia Jax. Nia Jax is a babyface. Both champions on that brand will be a babyface. Unless someone... unless Alexa wins the match, which is possible, we'll get to that later. Nia Jax's a babyface. You're not gonna have Ember Moon feud with Nia Jax as a babyface. No. And who's Ember Moon gonna feud with? What? Sasha Banks? I mean, yeah, that'd be a good match, but who that? Then you're in a dilemma. Who you want to push down the card? Do you want to push Sasha down the card, who will probably be a heel at that point, or do you want to push Ember Moon down the card, who's just coming up? You're booking yourself in a dilemma. You bring up Shayna Baszler, she can bypass everybody and go straight to Ronda Rousey because Ronda Rousey is there. Ronda Rousey, a babyface, which again, babyface. There's no heels on any of these brands that are important. None. NXT can develop heels. They really can. They can develop a heel in Lacey Evans. If they do what I say do, I would turn Ember Moon heel to go against a babyface Kairi Sane. Then that would be fantastic. But Raw and SmackDown has no heels right now. They legitimately have no heels. Natalya, Carmella, trash. Charlotte, she needs to go heel ASAP.
You are correct on that, sir.
I'm going to turn heel until probably next year after she becomes arrogant, cocky, and obnoxious, like she did in NXT. So I think bringing up Ember Moon, although is the logical move, I think it will be damaging her character already. So I'm going to go with Ember Moon instead of Shayna Baszler because of those reasons. Wild Fang, E4?
It's exactly the reason why, and I also say that too on the men's side, that it's just heavily flooded. That's why you're not seeing people, and like how, Wild Fang said, it's like Epico was there. Fuck, he's been at. I forgot what he looked like. It's just the women, they need to be taken off, combined, and to just have their own show. Because you bring up women, and as you said before, the fuck is Ember Moon gonna do on there? Who is she gonna go up against?
You're right.
That's worthy enough for us to sit here and see. I'm not gonna have her go up against Ronda Rousey. What the fuck?
What? Huh?
You who?
No. Yeah, listen. No. It's not that she wouldn't have people to face. It's the fact of the booking. So let's
that's my point and stuff there too. Yeah, sure, you can put her up against Sasha Banks, Bayley. I don't who the hell else, whatever. But yeah, the booking and stuff. It's just no. That's why I told Wild Fang. I said I don't honestly think that this people needs to come up from NXT right now. I seriously think they really need to adjust, fix the main roster, because then you get people that come up, people that are over, or people that are good, people that are like, and then they get a Ty Dillinger effect.
The only thing that's needed is tag teams. That's the only thing that's needed from NXT is tag teams right now.
Yes.
On both rosters. So. Now, it's really difficult. It's like, if the women were to get their own show, I would have to give it in Triple H's hands. Because if you give them one brand or one show even now, you're still in a booking dilemma. Here's the main problem with our main roster. And this is where Asuka's streak kind of becomes an issue. This is the only issue with Asuka's streak. On main roster, Asuka's going to be featured at least once every week. The key word is every. On NXT, it was spaced out. You didn't see her every week. You didn't need to see her every week. So, though you knew she was undefeated, it wasn't really a focal point, if you know what I mean. You didn't see her every week. Whereas on main roster, you'll see her every single fucking week saying, because
no one is ready for Asuka.
Now, I will say this. I don't understand why they don't let her talk the way she talked during that Miz Mismatch Challenge promo. When she was saying something in Japanese, the Miz said, allow me to translate, and she cut him off, and said no. And she spoke English as if she knew every word. She said, no translate, Charlotte. And it was beautiful. I don't know why they don't let her speak like that, but that's another discussion. If the women were on a roster now by themselves, it would have to be run by Triple H, and it would have to be run exactly like it was in NXT. Because if you do it to Vince, and you give it to Vince, and it's a weekly show, Asuka would be the only. Well, first of all, she has to be the only champion. That's number one. Then you have to. Then you can include a mid card belt, but it has to be done like NXT. I don't want to see Asuka every week. Which brings up my problem with Ember Moon. You put Ember Moon on Raw, maybe. But with Nia Jax and Ronda Rousey, who, is top babyface, technically speaking, where does that leave Ember Moon? You put her on SmackDown Live, she ain't getting nowhere near that Women's Championship for quite some time. You can have her feud with Naomi, you can have her feud with Natalya, you can have her feud with Becky Lynch, once Becky Lynch turns heel, which I hope is soon. But ultimately, she kind of will be lost, because then you're going to have to get to that Asuka match at some point. Yeah. After Asuka's run through everybody. And that still leaves them in booking decisions here. Because Asuka's going to be featured every week, the undefeated streak feels less important. So, hopefully, they kind of limit to that Asuka's now on every week. Maybe every other week, every 2 weeks, to keep it kind of fresh. To keep it known, but fresh. Shayna Baszler, she comes to the main roster, she can bypass Sasha Bailey. You don't have to push no one down the card. You go straight to Ronda Rousey. Could it make sense? It would make sense. So, I don't know. But E4, who you think is going to win this match?
Who do I think is going to win, or who do I want to win?
For your prediction, who do you think is going to win? It can be who you want to win.
Ember Moon. That's who I want to win, and that's who needs to win. And as I said, I've only watched, getting into NXT and stuff like that, and whatever. However, the few things that I've been seeing from NXT and watching Shayna Baszler, I already know that she is trash.
So now, are you making a decision like me, where logically Shayna Baszler, but hopeful of Ember Moon? No. And this is me just sitting here thinking about it. She does not need to have the fucking belt. Right now, she would be like Jinder Mahal having this damn belt. She does not need to touch that title. It's like, she touched the title and then it's just like, oh, look at that. Well, it's breast cancer. Like, she don't need to touch that belt.
What?
Like Jinder, he touched the title and it's just like, oh, well, it's cancer. It's now. Oops. But she doesn't need to win it. And even if just somehow Ember does end up losing, Ember does not need to go up to the main roster. That's just my honest opinion about it. I think it will be smart to have Ember retain. Shayna needs more fucking work.
Okay.
A lot. No, does not need. No, she needs a lot more fucking work. Stevie Wonder can see that she needs more fucking work.
Wild thing.
I'm gonna go ahead and go with Ember Moon on this one. Ember Moon. Granted, I'm not gonna go through the whole specifics, but I feel like Ember Moon's gonna win this one, and Shayna Baszler is gonna go back to the freaking training room, because I swear to God, the last match was only good story wise, move set wise. There was only one move being done that whole fucking match.
Mm-hmm. So. All right, so all of us are going for Ember, and tells me Shayna, but I'm still going to pull for Ember. So there we go.
All right. Next is the ladder match of Adam Cole Baby versus the 1% versus the Beast of Belfast versus motherfucking Lars Sullivan, aka the prison rapist. Clearly, he looks like a prison rapist. Versus Rick O'Shea versus Prince 2.0.
Getting that ass over, boy. Yes, Mr. Sullivan. And all you see before they pan off, you see the black silhouette like he does in his entrance, and you know what to happen.
Oh my God, that would be so fucking cool, but that'd also be disgusting at the same time.
I mean, we wouldn't see it, but you know it's about to happen.
Oh yeah. Hey, also, it's a funny question, sidetrack question. E4 asked me who would win between Lars Sullivan and Brock Lesnar. Who do you think would win?
Who?
Lars Sullivan and Brock Lesnar.
You remember?
Lars Sullivan and Brock Lesnar?
Yeah, if they ever fought, who do you think would win?
In a real fight or in a wrestling match?
In a wrestling match, obviously.
Brock Lesnar.
I said Lars Sullivan.
No.
Yeah.
If Brock can beat Strowman, who I think could beat Sullivan, there's no way.
Hey, we'll find out one day, buddy. Anywho.
Well, Roman's gonna beat Brock, so that means
Let's not bring up Roman. Roman, we're not even gonna. That doesn't. We'll discuss that when we get to that match. But
we will get to
God,
that match.
Jesus
We will
Christ.
get to that match. But in the ladder match, who do you think would win the match? Because I know.
I'll go last on this one. I have to go last. I have to
All right.
legitimately think about this one.
All right.
Well, I guess since I'm the newbie. Oh, you go first? Okay.
Logically, right? Logically, anybody could win this fucking match, and I'd be legit happy. Right. So my prediction for this match, one of the people in this match is gonna win. E4, go.
You asked. That's what I was gonna say.
Listen, clown.
Again, I asked Wildfang, was like, did you have a particular person that you leaning towards a little bit more? He said, nope, anybody can win this. And looking at, everybody and stuff like that, I will be totally fine and stuff like that with it. I have no personal things and stuff like that about it. So, fair game.
That's not a prediction. The prediction is to pick one. Prediction.
No!
Who do you think is going to win? If you had to pick if you had to put money on somebody and a gun was to your head and say, you better pick a person or I'm going to blow your brains out, who are you going to pick?
Wildfang?
Both!
Yeah, that one. That's what I'm gonna pick.
Who?
Yeah, him.
No, there's no him. Who?
That person right there.
Names! Names!
I'm pointing at the name, man.
Killian Dane.
You're picking Killian Dane?
I'm there we go.
Wildfang? I can't see who you're pointing to, clown.
Any, mini, mighty, mo. Catch Piggy by his toe. If y'all let him go. Ricochet.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Anyone can win. What the fuck? That's not a prediction. So that's what you want. It's like, that's not a prediction. Prediction picking names.
I know. I predict that Adam Cole, EC3, Killian Day, lost to the Ricochet over.
Oh my gosh. No shit, Sherlock. One of them going to win, obviously.
Yeah, that's what I predict is going to win.
If I had to pick one, I'm torn between two people.
Who are you torn between?
Torn between Adam Cole,
baby,
and Velveteen Dream.
Oh my god.
I feel like tonight could be the night of Undisputed Era.
You mean tomorrow?
But I feel like, fuck it, I'm just gonna say Adam Cole. I think he might get this one.
Adam Cole, baby. Anywho, all right.
Adam Cole, baby. There you go.
You didn't have to do any of that. God.
I had to, man. You did it. She did it. I might as well have jumped in.
Shut the fuck. Anywho. Andrade Cien Almas versus Alistair Goddamn I'm a Beast Black. Alistair Black is going to win this because Alistair Black is not. I've never seen Alistair Black. Oh no, I've seen him mad, but when he's mad, I feel like he gets more dangerous in the ring. Therefore, I'm going to have to give it to Alistair Black because last time he fought Velveteen Dream while he was mad, and it was a damn good match. So I'm going to give it to Alistair Black.
Velveteen Dream over.
He still put him over and won the match. Shit was fucking beautiful. So I'm going to have to say Alistair Black on this one because Alistair Black is a beast.
I will agree. I will agree with that.
Yes.
And I third.
All right.
I can agree. I don't think Almas is gonna. I mean, he could go up, but
Yay!
Mm.
Now the match I probably think is going to be the match of the night. The motherfucking unsanctioned match versus with the Rebel Heart versus the Black Heart. Who the fuck do you think is about to win this fucking unsanctioned match?
I want to say Ciampa because I feel like that what might happen, and Johnny might go to Maine. But I feel like this is going to continue because without Johnny, Ciampa really has no one to feud with at the moment. And I don't think they're going to put him with anybody like Ricochet at the moment. Or Aleister Black. Although that could happen. But I'm going to say Gargano. Because I think this might drag on longer. But I wouldn't be shocked if Ciampa won. So I'm choosing Gargano.
I'm choosing Gargano myself, but I know that's going to be match of the night, and I can't wait to watch the match. Like
E4.
I'll also say.
All right, that's NXT.
That is NXT. Granted,
Did we split on any match?
No, because they're all good matches, except the ladder match, because you know the person could win.
But I mean, do we have any different predictions from any match?
Nope. Moving on, because I just scared the shit out of the dog. Multi-man Mania.
McMahon multi-man Mania.
Oh god. Oh shit! The Greatest Royal Rumble is coming on after that. All right. What the fuck do I want to see? Where are the matchups? There are 13 matches on this fucking pay-per-view. So. And Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali are on the fucking pre-show. Great job, WWE. You built up this tournament, and barely people's gonna see it. All right.
Hello, Mr. Wildfang?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm professional.
Oh, you cut off for a second. I did not hear nothing you said.
I said Cedric Alexander, Mustafa Ali, all the work they've been through, through this tournament, they are on the pre-show. Congratulations. Let's give WWE.
But Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss are on the main show. Oh joy! Pre-show trash.
It was.
Give WWE a round of applause, guys. Come on.
No.
Oh god, all that work, that long ass. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna start with the pre-show. There's the Andre and the Women's Battle Royale. I don't care. I don't care. And I'm gonna.
Andre, you mean people who are not on the TV and are just like, why are they here? And somebody else that takes money versus actually being treated fair. I'm sorry. I'm going into a rant.
My prediction for both of those matches, I'll just give them right here now.
No.
The man in the audience with the green shirt will win. The end.
With the brown hat.
Fuck him. Son, fuck that dude. The same shirt. What are you doing?
All right. My prediction for both of those matches, right? I'm going to sit down on the couch, and as soon as the matches start, get my ass up and go into the other room.
I'll be at work, so I'll have an excuse to not watch it.
Okay. By that time, Scythe would probably be down here, but whatever. I can't
probably
for a second. Anywho, next. Wait, why is the Brock?
And for those of you who don't know, Scythe and Darkwave are the same person. Thank you.
I was just gonna ask. I thought, guess we're changing names now.
Shut the fuck up.
I was going to choose Scythe, but I just chose Dark Wave because easier.
Yay!
At least you got to choose.
E4 doesn't have that privilege. She got temporarily suspended because she doesn't get preferential treatment. Why are you here? Take it away, Doug.
Does E4 have special privileges? Yes, she does, but she has to learn her place. So for that, she has been indefinitely suspended. Thank you.
You are dumb, son. Anywho, what's up, guys? Anywho, who do you? You know what? I don't even care between Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali. I don't.
What do you mean you don't care?
They're on a pre-show, bro.
Okay, that doesn't mean the match is gonna be bad. Look at Austin Aries and Neville. One of the best matches of the night.
You know what? You're right. You know what? Cedric Alexander got it though.
I'm going Mustafa Ali.
Damn it.
I was gonna say Mustafa.
Hey, I'm the Gus. What the fuck are you doing?
Well, I'm like, well, Gus, what do you think? Gus says Cedric, so
Gus is licking my hand. What are you talking about?
we can think telepathically, so I know what he's thinking in his head.
Man, that's that weeaboo shit.
Shut up.
Okay. All right, moving on because this is stupid. Let's start in. Oh God, they have the order on this all goddamn wrong. I guess I had to start from the bottom of the list. Daniel Bryan and the McMahon, obviously, versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Who the fuck do you think is going to win that match?
Really?
Do you think that match is going to be good?
Really?
I think
the match will be good.
The match is going to be good, but obviously,
as long as somebody stays out of it.
Daniel Bryan's going to be.
Obviously, we're not going to sit here and make this huge announcement to know that he's coming back and stuff like that. And WWE cleared him after knowing that it was WWE and Triple. Like, no, shut up, Paul, shut up. Yeah, obviously.
Darkwave, your prediction?
You know what? I'm gonna just look outside the box here because I'm just gonna do this because I gotta make our predictions a little bit more interesting. Gotta make them interesting. I don't want us all to agree on the same thing. So I'm gonna say Kevin and Sammy will win due to Daniel Bryan turning heel to push the Roman initiative even further as top babyface in the company. That's my prediction.
Hey, all right. Now we get the other McMahon versus. Oh no! Hold up! No! Let me introduce the combatants in this match.
Yeah, let's get the McMahons out of here.
Hold up! Listen to it. We got Kurt Angle, right, and Green as Fuck versus the Shovel and the other McMahon. Who do you think is going to win this match?
Oh, I thought you was gonna say the. Never mind.
Ronda's gonna make Stephanie tap out at the end.
And
in fact, Kurt Angle's gonna have Triple H in an ankle lock. Ronda's gonna put Stephanie in a armbar, and they both will tap out simultaneously.
You know what? If that happens, that's gonna happen. You know what? I'm gonna have to 100% agree with that one, and then I'm gonna say the match is not gonna be good. I don't think that match is gonna be good.
It'll probably be a short match. 5 minutes.
It's something that should have been on the pre-show.
Yeah, pre-show trash.
Pre-show, yeah.
But Ronda is an attraction, so.
It's a bathroom break. That's what it is.
Okay.
7 fucking hours. We're going to need to go either go get some food, fill up our plates, or go use the bathroom. And I'm going to go take Gus to go use the bathroom. So that's a walking my dog match.
Okay. Next match. The Usos, a.k.a. the Penitentiary Wardens, versus the Stale Bros versus the Bludgeon Brothers. Who do you think is going to win that match?
I'll go last.
I will go first then. First, I think the Bludgeon Brothers will win it. Also, I think the Blood Brothers are going to win it simply because I think the Bludgeon Brothers are going to dominate the match. Personally, considering what they did. And then I also think it's going to be a damn good match because of the combatants in the match. Go ahead, E4.
As much as I would like for the Usos and stuff like that to retain the belts, because they've just been fantastic, and I'm so very proud of them. I will have to say they're not going to have the Bludgeon Brothers build them up all the way up until WrestleMania by just dominating every single tag team on the main roster and stuff like that. They are going to win, and I'll be fine with that. As long as the New Day, the Boo Day, the get the fuck off my TV, the hey, I think I'll just go ahead and vacuum and clean the apartment and do everything but listen to them day. As long as they don't touch the fucking belts, I'm fine.
I am going to say that the Usos will win this match by pinning New Day. I think that they will pin the New Day to make Blood Brothers look strong. And the Bludgeon Brothers will beat the New Day one-on-one at Backlash to give the Usos their WrestleMania moment that they've never had.
Ah, yeah, they didn't have a WrestleMania. They were on the pre-show the last WrestleMania they went to.
They've never been on the main card ever.
Exactly.
This year they are. I think this year they win by pinning whoever the New Day is going to be fighting. So I'll say Xavier Woods.
All right. You think they're going to go with speed or power?
I think it might be Xavier and Big E.
All right. They're going to go with power. I don't think that would be... Yeah, that would be good because if they go with the speed team, it's going to be bad.
I mean, I think they'll go Xavier and Big E because Kofi has been in WrestleManias forever. So
yeah. All right. Next, right after that match. Oh, do you think the match is going to be good or bad?
The match will be great.
It'll be good. It'll be good. It'll be awesome.
Despite what people may say about Harper and Rowan, they can actually go in the ring, so I think they will do fine.
Oh yeah,
Harper went against Randy Orton.
Harper with Randy. Thank you. Yes, that was nice. That was glorious.
Randy still went over. But it's Randy Orton, so can't expect you can't expect him to drop too many times, right?
Yeah. All right. Cesaro and Sheamus versus Braun Strowman and the Big Show. Who do you think is going to...
First of all, that's not what my prediction... My prediction, which I still like my theory of having Elias as his damn partner. That will be absolutely hilarious. And that will give Elias a damn belt. So I'm going to say Cesaro and Sheamus versus Braun Strowman and Elias. And I'm going to go with Braun Strowman and Elias.
I want it to be Joe and Strowman.
I want to be Joe as well.
But
that is good too.
Since Roman won't have no one to feud with. Oh no, you know what? He actually might. Actually, I can see that now. You know what? No, I will say Joe. Because I can see Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn possibly going to Raw, and Kevin getting his rematch back for the Universal. So that can happen. So I'll say it's going to be Strowman and Joe, because Joe needs something to do, and they will win. No matter who Strowman's partner is, Strowman's going to win. But I think that the partner will be Samaja. Also, as Shinsuke Nakamura would say.
Yeah, I think the match is going to be average, though. I don't think the match is going to be good.
The match it'll be okay. It'll be decent enough.
Okay. Next, Charlotte Flair versus Asuka. Obviously, I mean, who's not predicting the Asuka match? The Asuka match. Who do you think is going to win the fucking match? It's not going to be Charlotte, obviously. I don't even care.
Asuka will win. Carmella will cash in and get beat up again.
Saying it.
I hope Carmella cashes in on the Raw Championship match.
Me too. Because that match needs to end quick, fast, and in a fucking hurry.
Yep.
But
do you know what? I also saw one prediction when I was looking at the comment section. Yeah. Somebody said that Asuka's gonna win, but then Absolution is gonna come out. Or excuse me, not Absolution. Which one is on fucking SmackDown?
Riot Squad.
Riot Squad. Thank you. Riot Squad will come out, beat up Asuka, and then Carmella will give Carmella her opportunity to cash in and ending Asuka's streak, and she will win the belt.
Oh my god! Do you know how much shit WWE would get if they did that dumb shit? Dark Wave, go ahead and take it away. I don't need to see him.
Oh no, I wasn't coughing to speak. I was coughing to clear my throat.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Moving on, man. Moving on to the next match. Let me find it.
I thought that was hilarious.
Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax.
Next.
Alexa Bliss will win. And then Carmella will cash in. That's what I'm hoping happens. Alexa Bliss will win by disqualification. And then Nia Jax will beat the shit out of her. Carmella runs down, cashes in, becomes Raw Women's Champion in the end.
Done. No, I don't
Triple threat at Backlash. Nia Jax picks it up.
Excuse me, guys. I will be right back in a sec.
Okay, next. Randy Orton and Bobby Roode. No. Let me call this match like how it is. Randy Orton versus Glorious versus Nobody versus Rusev. Who do you think is going to win the damn match?
As much as I want Rusev to win, I wouldn't mind Orton keeping it, but I really would like to see Rusev win just so I can see Aiden English perform once again.
I do want to see Rusev.
Unfortunately, my brain is telling me they'll get the Bella Gender. And we'll be fed another fucking Jinder Mahal versus Orton match again. Oh boy! I honestly think that's what's going to happen.
That's going to be so terrible, bro. So terrible. All right. What else do we have here? I think the match is going to be average. I don't think the match.
Who you predict is going to win?
Oh, my bad. Rusev.
Okay.
But I also think the match is going to be average at best. I don't think it's going to hit the moment.
It'll be okay.
The next match I do think is going to be a damn good match, which would be The Miz versus Seth Rollins versus Finn Balor.
Who do you have?
I have Finn Balor. I think Finn Balor would win this. One, he needs it. And two, I feel like he got it because he lost the match on Raw, if I'm correct, right?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
So I'm actually torn between this match because to me it's either Finn or Miz. I don't think Seth is winning this match.
Seth doesn't.
The only reason why I see Finn. The only reason why I see Miz winning this match is because of the whole longest reign, and they might want to do that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But I can also see Finn because if he comes out as Demon, he's winning that match.
Oh yeah.
Which I think he will come out as Demon. It's WrestleMania.
Yeah, when was the last time he came out as Demon, bro?
TLC against AJ Styles.
In one of the greatest matches I've seen that year.
So I would say it will be. I'm gonna have to agree. I'm gonna pick Finn.
Yeah.
But part of me wants to say Miz. Because the Miz has nothing going in this match right now, as far as momentum. He has kind of like no kind of heat. But I feel like this is basically going to be for Finn in the Demon. So I'm just gonna say Demon Finn.
All right.
If Finn, now I will throw this out there: if Finn does not come out as Demon, Miz is winning that match.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Seth's not winning. So actually, there is a possibility Seth could win if they want to give him the Grand Slam.
Yeah.
I don't know if they want to do that, but I can see them doing it because I feel like that Saudi Arabia show, if they're building it to be so strong, there had to be something significant going on.
Yeah.
So it only makes sense that that fucking you can have Seth win the match
And I'm back.
and drop the title there. Because not only is the Miz going to break the title for Combined, but if he gets one more title run, he will also be tied with Jericho. So they may want to break two streaks in one, 2 records in one with the Miz. He can become a 10-time champion and break the most record streak. So I don't know, but I'm going to still say Finn. But if Finn does not come out as Demon, I gotta go with Miz.
Makes sense. Makes complete sense. Whatever, I can't find it. All right. Now my next thing. I think it's going to be a damn good match, by the way. I think that's going to be match of the night. Besides AJ versus Shinsuke. But I think it's going to be one of the 2 matches of the night. The next match, you know what? No, I want to save that match for last. B-Rock versus Reigns.
Brick Lesnar.
Darkwave. I know. I want you to get that out the way. Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. Go.
All right. Roman and Brock. All right. I gotta make this entertaining for myself. So. Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. Well, Brock Lesnar, I think, is going to the UFC, man. So we gotta do everything for Roman. So the winner of this match, due to no interference, due to it will be Roman Reigns, man. Because he's the big dog and it's his yard now, man. Yeah.
Well done.
We do it for Roman.
Done.
Yeah.
First of all, that is a brilliant idea. Okay? That is a
Thank you,
fantastic
Vince.
idea. Yes. And then after WrestleMania, we can eat some wood together. Eat the Roman wood.
I hate both of you.
Are you ready for that?
Is it going to be flavored in the Universal sauce or the WWE Championship sauce?
Of course, we're going to use the Universal sauce. Of course.
Ooh, yummy! I can't wait to have the
yes. I cannot wait either. Roman wood. I just can't.
And for all those who think that Paul Heyman is going to side with Roman Reigns, although how epic that would be, you motherfuckers are goddamn stupid if y'all think Roman Reigns is going to side with Paul Heyman, man. Cause we're doing all for Roman being his hot babyface, man. So that Ryan had the so we'll turn him heel before we turn Roman Reigns heel, man.
I do not want Roman to turn heel. I want him to stay perfect. Babyface.
Although Roman turn heel with Heyman would be great, but we gotta have Daniel Bryan turn heel, man.
Do you trust
WWE?
Exactly.
Absolutely not. That's too much perfect. That's too perfect.
That's too logical. But whatever. Where was I?
For your prediction, who will win, Roman or Brock Lesnar.
Brick
I'm gonna
leaves
be.
none.
I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna say Brock Lesnar's gonna retain.
Holy shit.
I want to be the odd
Holy
one
shit.
out.
If Brock Lesnar wins, I will invite you all to my wedding. The funny thing about that is I'm not getting married, so there you go.
No, but yeah, this is obviously.
I will
Roman,
willingly go get married to invite all of you to my wedding. If Brock Lesnar wins.
Of course.
this is gonna be so bad.
I get to
Excuse
choose the
me.
If
wedding.
Brock Lesnar wins, Johannes will be the female for one night.
Hey,
Thank you for putting that commitment out there.
You'll be out there, man. Just edit it out.
Fuck. Do you know how much shit I gotta go? Man, I hate you so much. Anywho, you dick in a box.
Thank you.
Honestly, if Roman Reigns doesn't win, I'm gonna be happy. If he wins, I'm gonna say like, yay!
If he wins, I don't care. If he loses, I don't care. I wouldn't even be happy because I don't care for Brock.
I don't care either. But as I said, if at least one is the lesser of two evils. At least if one wins, at least we'll see the damn belt, and then somebody else can get it off of him.
Pretty much. So, I guess in a way I'm hoping Roman wins, but I mean, I don't care.
That's why I say for Roman, because if not, we're not going to see this damn belt again. So,
SummerSlam.
yeah. And if not, then guess what? Roman gets the belt, he keeps it, and it's a good way. Joe comes back, whoops his ass, or whatever like that, and then the belt can start getting some fucking prestige. And the belt can get out of the damn garbage that got thrown in the ocean, that got buried so far down.
Also, I think the match is going to be terrible, but that's just me. I think the match is going to be legit terrible. I don't think it's going to be good. It's going to be like worse.
F5, spear, F5, Superman punch.
Pretty much. F5, F5, spear, F5, F5, F5.
Thank you. That's exactly suplex.
And forgot a Superman punch and suplex. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, 7. It'll be 10 Superman punches. He did 5 on Monday. It'll be 10.
All right, we're gonna count every last move.
That should be our prediction. How many Superman punches? How many spears, suplexes, and F5s? That should be the prediction. Not who's gonna win, because we already know who the fuck's gonna win. It should be how many F5s?
3 F5s. 10 Superman punches. 3 spears.
3 spears, 4 F5s, and I say 3 Superman punches.
1 spear, 1 F5, 4 Superman punches, 18 suplexes.
Do you think Roman's gonna beat him with 1 spear?
No, he's gonna kick out. No, wait. Yeah, he's gonna beat him with 1 spear. Yeah.
Yo, if he beats Lesnar with 1 spear, I'm gonna lose my shit. I will legit be like,
Roman Reigns
fucking serious?
fought John Cena.
But Roman will kick out of F5, of course. Naturally.
And of course. And he got 4 AAs, including a super AA, and speared John Cena once and won the match.
I mean, you're not wrong. I'm not going to count the one on the table, so.
I'm counting it.
Well, that's 2 spears then.
Wait, no. What? Oh, yeah. Never mind. You're right. All right. Moving on. Are you ready for this? Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want none versus violent orgasms.
Shinsuke has to win, right? He has to win.
Of course.
Although I can see them giving to AJ, but
this would be the second time that Shinsuke has main event of his, well, not of course not a WrestleMania, but a pay per view, went up for a title, and then would have lost it. So he's going to win.
The other time was Jinder Mahal in the crappiest.
Yep, which made no fucking sense. God, I was pissed off with that.
I remember when the match was
Gender
done,
asshole.
and you was like, "Who won the match?" I was like, "That match didn't. They got canceled. They didn't win. Nope, the match didn't happen." But anywho, right, I feel as though that not only is the match going to be fucking fantastic,
we hope it's fantastic. And by the way, clowns, don't try to gauge this to the New Japan match, please.
I mean,
not gonna work.
Their New Japan match was good though.
You can't compare WWE to New Japan, man.
You can't.
That's like unfair.
I know, but considering they can go in the ring together and they have chemistry, I would love it if they can go. That's why I want this match to be the last match. Shinsuke's gonna win, by the way. I want this to be the last match of the night, so I can go to bed happy. Because if Roman,
I actually want Roman to be the last match, so I can leave early.
Ah, yeah, you're right. All right, makes sense. But yeah, it's gonna be a fantastic match, and Shinsuke's gonna win the match. Nothing else on that. I feel as though that Asuka should interfere in the match too, and get Shinsuke with the Asuka locks. And at least I'm being stupid.
Good.
Hey, any idea, crazy brain ideas I come up with is going to be better than the Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax match. I can literally say Kenny Omega's going to come in and wrestle a mop. That would be better than that whole match. Y'all think I'm joking too? That's probably y'all laughing because that's probably true. By the way, speaking of Jinder McPhail, what the fuck happened to the Great Khali?
Who?
Oh, he was just there just to be like, hi. Remember me?
He cheated. And then never appeared again. And he was on the active roster. And people were like, oh my throat, I'm done throw up.
When JD said that match was, when he said, remember the Punjab, he said, sorry, I gave you guys AIDS. Shit was horrible.
That was actually the worst pay-per-view of the year.
I believe it.
Alright. Now, moving on again. Right. That's a serious question. So now we've made our predictions and shit, right? What?
Man, that was the whole card?
Yes. The whole card at every...
Okay.
Yes. Right? Who's going to win? Who's going to win the weekend?
NXT, probably.
Probably?
Probably.
Probably?
Mm-hmm.
Probably?
Mm-hmm.
You think NXT is going to probably win, or do you know NXT is going to?
I mean, WrestleMania is kind of stacked, so I can't say definite NXT is going to win this one.
NXT
that would be unfair. That would be unfair of me to sit here and say that WrestleMania doesn't have a chance to steal the show. I can't, as an honest person, I can't legitimately say that it has no chance.
The last WrestleMania, right, and the last takeover that took place at that WrestleMania, who won that Who won that weekend?
That was that WrestleMania.
I know, but you know what? I'm gonna leave it alone.
I mean, I can't honestly. I mean, that would be unfair. I mean, this WrestleMania card is stacked. You got Shinsuke and AJ Styles. You got You got Seth, Finn, and Miz. You got, unfortunately, you got fucking what's that? Braun and Strowman. I mean, you got a couple of good matches on here that can possibly
be good. But then you got you got half matches that are kind of like who gives a fuck at this point. So that's why I say NXT is going to take. I'm going to say NXT is going to take this one full force. Like legit.
I mean, I think like NXT will take it, but I'm not going to say yet 100% because Mania could possibly do very well.
Yeah, I say NXT is going to take it 100%. Simply because think of it like this: which one are you going to care about at the end of the day? Or how many matches do you care about versus the other? And how many matches do you think is going to be good versus the other?
Exactly.
So, end of the day, in my heart, I already know NXT is going to take it because there are more matches not only that I care about, but there are more matches that I know is going to be good. All 5 of the except one. 4 out of 5 matches are going to be fucking fantastic, unless Shayna Baszler and Ember Moon can actually tell a good story, which yeah, they did. They can tell a good story. Was the match good from a wrestling perspective? No. It was as good because of the story that was told the last time they fought. But that being said, did anybody else have anything else they wanted to say?
Nope, not at all.
Did you guys say who you think your prediction was as far as John Cena?
Oh, there's the match I was missing.
Because I have two predictions as far as with that.
Totally forgot about that. Go ahead.
Unfortunately, Kane again, and my other one, which a lot of people also have said this as well, is Biker Taker, the American Badass version of Taker, not the dead man, the biker version.
Honestly, and I'm being real here, I don't want Undertaker to show up at all.
No, I don't either. I don't either, but come on.
Like, I want John Cena to sit this WrestleMania out. I really do. He wasted my time. I think he deserves a WrestleMania penalty because that motherfucker wasted our time last year.
No, I think that we all deserve an invitation to the damn wedding if they're going to still have. They need to have. They're going to still have this fucking wedding. They wasted our damn time last year with this shit. Y'all motherfuckers gonna get married, and I need my damn invitation.
Darkwave.
I mean, I think Undertaker will show up. I wish American Badass, but I don't think he will. I think he'll just be normal dead man Undertaker and call it a day.
That'd be weird.
I mean, I would love for American Badass, and I think it might be with Kid Rock, but I'm not gonna hold my hopes up for it.
Yeah. But at the end of the day,
I'm just gonna say American. I'll just fuck it. American Badass Undertaker coming out after the Roman Reigns and Brock match. I think that will be the final match of the show.
Yay! It's funny because no one would care about the Universal Champion. No one legit cares about the match too.
Nope.
So I think the Universal title match will come up. John Cena might come out and say tonight has been a great WrestleMania and all that. What about maybe 15 more minutes left of the show? And that's when we hear either Kid Rock or the Dong and Undertaker come out. And you get a match.
Yeah, I'd rather that end my WrestleMania too.
I don't know why people keep asking for Undertaker. Like, seriously. I'm an Undertaker fan. I'm not asking for him.
That is true.
I wanted him to be done after Brock Lesnar. But, all right, cool. Brock didn't kill you. All right, good. You didn't die. Please go sit down.
His match with CM Punk was good.
It was
fantastic. And then after that.
But, yeah. All right. That being said, anybody else have anything else they wanted to say?
Playing Overwatch, and I have crap people right now.
All right.
Oh, I can join you in that.
Guess I
You can join me and my other 2 friends.
Yay! We can play Overwatch after we're done eating. I'm done eating.
You can join me and my other 2 friends. So it'll be 5 of us. No, yeah, 5 of us.
Yay!
We are the tables.
All right. That being said, this is Wild Fang. That is Dark Wave over there. Say hi, Dark Wave.
Dark Wave, baby! Yeah.
Number E4.
Because
And done. All right. Shut the hell up. This Wild Fan. All right. All right. No. I'm gonna stop the recording now. I'll catch you guys later, guys. See you the next time.
Can't stop me.